What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video here at the Genki Gang channel. Today we are hopping into a brand new series called Python coding. Hopefully you guys enjoy this series. I know that we don't have the biggest following right now, but hopefully this can help us with that, and hopefully you guys enjoy and find it informative. As usual, leave down below what you want to see next. We're going to be doing games. We have a whole list of stuff in the series planned out, so hopefully you guys enjoy. So let's get into this. Python, why should you get it, or why should you even begin coding at all in the first place? Well, coding at a young age gives countless career opportunities as well as a great look on a university application. Also, you will be able to get many jobs in the future. However, coding is not limited to youth. In fact, coding as an adult can help you do your job better and teach your kids how to code. And a lot of jobs actually tell you, like, you need to learn how to do this new thing with this new program that we have, because like they're constantly making new deals and stuff with other suppliers or whatever. And sometimes you need to know how to code, so it's always an added bonus. And also another added bonus would be that there are no limits, so it's a great way to express yourself. And now some jobs with coding are software application developer, web developer, computer systems engineer, database administrator, computer systems analyst, software quality assurance, QA engineer, business intelligence analyst, and a computer programmer. Now some of these might be a little like baseline, I don't know, like $40,000-$50,000 a year. Some might be a couple $100,000, some million. And then, if you're like making the next Microsoft, next Apple, you can make a couple billion or whatever, right? It is. Now, why Python over other coding languages? Why not Java? Like, Java has so much more capabilities, but why not that one, right? But the actual reason that Python is better for beginners is because it's gone through a lot of development and super easy to learn. So it's like a great beginning language to learn, so that you can do better when you're learning Java or other languages. Another reason would be that there's so many tutorials like ours and books to support your journey, which reminds me, we have 2 books in the description. One of them is just computer sciences, and another one is for Python. And if you buy that book, you can follow along with some of the lessons we're going to be doing. And yes, so it's not going to be the lessons from there, but we might use some of their games and stuff that they made. But like a lot of this is going to be ours as usual. So let's get into the history of Python. It was made on February 20th, 1991 by Guido van Rossum. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but it's named after a BCC comedy series in the 1970s named Monty Python Flying Circus. Guido made it over a break to make code more readable and have fewer lines. So that's the end of that little presentation. So now let's get to the actual download. We can go down the link in the bio, in the description of this video, and the first link is going to be to python.org/download/, and it's just going to be right here. It's going to say download the latest versions for Windows or iOS or Linux, whatever, and you're just going to click that. It's going to quickly download it here. You're going to open it, and it's going to, you don't really need to customize. Just make sure that you are getting idle, because that is the editor we're going to use. And then for everybody who's buying it for the first time or getting it for the first time, it is free. It's going to say download here, and if for some reason, if you have it from like a sibling or just are kind of refreshing your memory by this, it's going to say upgrade. I'm not going to do it because I already have it, but you guys are going to do that. And then when you're done that, you are going to go to your search area and you are going to put in idle. So that is IDLE, and that is the editor. So do not search up Python, search up idle. And it should look like this. It kind of looks like a little notepad almost, but it's going to say Python 3.92 or 0 or whatever the newest version is at the time. But it should not say 2 point anything, because 2 is not the version of Python that we will be covering in this series. And the reason for that is because it is older and they are going to start phasing it out. The only reason they've not taken it out right now is because there's so many applications and stuff built on that. So if they just took it out, then those applications and games would just be lost forever, right? Because you can't upgrade them and fix bugs and stuff like that. So yeah, so you're going to get in here and you're automatically going to go to File, New File, and then you can do kind of whatever. You can kind of start off with a print bracket, and inside you can either put apostrophes or quotation marks, doesn't matter, but you can't put both together because then it won't work. So yeah, then you can just go with let's go with hello world, something like that. And you're gonna go and click run up here, and it should say run module, or you could just do the shortcut 5. You need to save it, so that means you need to save it as something. I usually go to save it in one place. It just makes it so much easier. And now you will notice it says hello world, but if we exit out of that, it should, when we save it, say .py. With idle, this happens naturally, but some editors may not do this, so you have to make sure that you save it as a .py, otherwise your editor will not know that this is a Python file and won't know really what to do. So that's very important. And speaking of editors, if you want to see different editors rather than this plain kind of just notepad looking editor, there are many out there. Some are more colorful, some are just a little bit differently organized, but all of them do the same thing, so it's not like one of them is better than the other. They all do the same thing in the end. And this is kind of just a very baseline thing. I mean, you can go, if I open, let's say blocks game, and we run this, run module. It actually is a game in which your score will increase, and yeah, so this is kind of something that we may work towards in the future. You can make on your own. There's a ton of games like this, and then eventually if you run into one of these blocks, it would predict that you're running into it and it stops it. So yeah, that's that. And hopefully this has been helpful to you. It was a pretty short first video, obviously because it's the first video and I'm not really teaching anything, just kind of teaching you the basic print. But there's so much more to the print. People think print is only for this. No, print has so many functions you can add. You can do a ton of stuff, which we will be going over in the next video. So yes, please, if you've watched till the end, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that post notification bell so you are updated, notified every time we upload a brand new Python video or whatever series you like most. So yeah. It's been Gang, and we're out. Peace.